So the initial plan for Welcome to Elite Extra was really just to recreate the We Are Elite Extra video that we made back in 2019, but really update it with new messaging about our new products, the rebranding that we did here this year in 2022, and show off the new space that we're working with. But ultimately, I think that the video, it's starting to stand out on its own. It became its own project, its own vision, and we think that it's really gonna do a good job at telling our story for years to come. We really wanted this video to stand out in quality and be the main video that we can show to explain who we are, what we do, and tell the story of our company, our culture, and our people. So what we did is we brought in a local video production company called JS Visual to shoot the video and walk through a lot of the creative process with us. I think it was when we were filming the delivery vehicle shot that I really realized that this was gonna be something special. In the script, I had written something like, delivery truck drives down the road, imagining that, we'll set up a tripod and we'll just kind of pan the camera as the vehicle drives by. But when the production team showed up on the filming day, they had a full camera rig set up in the back of their vehicle. And we ended up taking it out on the road and shooting it kind of Fast and Furious style with our camera vehicle driving alongside this delivery vehicle. And I think it really shows in the final shot because that quality was just amazing and beyond anything I could have imagined. I think it's important to note too that on that delivery driver scene, we didn't have paid actors or anything. In fact, there aren't any actors throughout the whole video. We used, everyone you see in the video is either a part of our team or some friends that we snuck into the video. For that scene, we actually brought in a friend of ours who owns a local auto glass shop, Red Robin Auto Glass, to drive his delivery vehicle down the road and then carry on through the rest of the delivery scenes that you see after that. So that's kind of cool. And in fact, throughout the video, we actually ended up getting every single employee of our company in the video in one shape or form to show off every member of our team, and each person gets, their little piece of the spotlight. So since we ended up using, all employees in this video, that means that when we talked about the different backgrounds that our employees have, we weren't making that up. We were actually showing the different employees that have all of these different backgrounds. So we have multiple former law enforcement officers, a golf pro, we have a couple teachers or those that have worked in education. And this is something we actually really like to highlight because we think that it really sets us apart. It helps us serve our customers better because of these unique backgrounds. One case I can think of is our head trainer. She was in education for many years, and now she uses those skills that she developed to become just extremely, extremely talented at teaching our employees how to use the software as well as teaching new customers how to use the software. So we really think that these unique backgrounds of our employees kind of sets us apart. Not many companies like ours will hire these people from backgrounds that don't really seem related to what our industry is, but they end up doing stellar jobs and they take the skills that they learned in those other careers and they apply them here on a daily basis. So of course I have to talk about the glass hitting shots that we included and why we put those in the video. It really came down to the end of the script writing process. We felt that we hit all the things we wanted to say, but we didn't think that there was a piece that really stood out and made this video, hopefully something to stick in our, viewers' minds and to remember. It was actually our marketing manager, Ben, that came up with the idea of, let's just set a camera up and record a couple people walking into the glass partitions around the office. The funny thing is that he didn't completely come up with this out of pocket. We have had multiple cases of employees running themselves into the glass just because they don't see it or whatever, had in the phones. So this wasn't something that we just came up with to be funny. We actually this is something that happens and we really wanted to capture that. For us on the production team, it meant that we get to run a couple of our employees into glass 5 to 10 times to make sure that we get the shot that we wanted. So we made sure to include it, and I think it really turned out great, and it was really funny to have in there. Something that we were a little bit hesitant to include, mostly because it kind of shows the more vulnerable personal side of our company, is the fact that we're a family-owned company here in the Midwest that was founded in 1996. There's not many companies like ours in the space that are family-owned or privately held. In the end, we thought it was kind of important to include because it's one of the big pieces that drives our culture and drives the great service that we offer to our customers. Being family owned and having this tight-knit team and community of employees and partners and things like that, it's what helps us serve our customers better, make sure they're happy, walk them through their logistic challenges. And we feel like, being family owned and that driving our culture is the important part of that. And we ended up showing that in the video by showing some of the older photos from our company's history. It's something that we thought that would be important to include, and we enjoyed how it turned out in the video. Overall, our team is extremely happy with how the video turned out. I can't thank JS Visual enough for the work that they did. I think the vision that we had for this video from the beginning, it became their vision and it became a passion project for them, just like it became a passion project for us. We think it tells our story really well. It shows kind of the human side of our company, of the people that our customers will be working with, that our partners work with every single day, and it really turned out great. And we'll do a great job at explaining who we are, what we do for years to come.